try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, better get a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
4 brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
And in some ways, he's awfully fortunate to get another shot right here in these playoffs because he wasn't particularly sharp in the wild card victory. The ball ended up in the hands of the opponents a few too many times when he threw it. It goes without saying in this one, cannot give the ball away. If he does, the road's going to end right here for him and his team.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now left side on the swing pass. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And it's third down.
He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Just 1 catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Christian McCaffrey.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown
from 13 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end.
Robert Tonyan.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense at their 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
The quarterback sack.
He's got Hooper on the short connection.
The pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. For the Packers and Niners, this, of course, a rematch of the NFC Championship game from a year ago. And that game belonged to the 49ers. You might remember Raheem Mostert. Boy, he really made a name for himself in that one. 220 yards on the ground, 4 touchdown runs in the 37-20 victory that sent the 49ers to Miami.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
The pass.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of 23
They'll
yards.
look to throw now on first down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll look to throw again. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
To Christian McCaffrey.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. McCaffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
First down, 49ers.
And that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they make up for it? And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones who need to touch the ball.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And the Niners are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. That's caught at the 2.
The pass.
Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now...
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Robbie Gould.
Austin Hooper, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Ties the game at
Gould
14.
with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10. At their own
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers gives this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Aaron Rodgers sacked.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
At their own 20-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Back to throw here. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
The pass.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
51 the mic, boy, 51. Target.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Second down, McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming out. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. The quick slant caught. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Austin Hooper saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
That's good. We're on green.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And Jones has it over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 28 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. And this one through the uprights and good. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Here's Richie James on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here. It's caught inside the 25.
We live for this.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Cooks. 67 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself. And that's what he's done here in this game.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Now Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete.
Rodgers pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. They'll drop this underneath for Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
25-yard line.
Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard
An incomplete
line.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Josh
Picked
Jackson.
up by Josh Jackson.
The second down pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 54. Mike, we got it. Check.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.